Alright, hello again, and this is Marky Mark. Welcome to part 5 of the Ultimate Beginner's Guide for Diablo 2 Resurrected, Reign of the Warlock. Um, so real quick, we're just going to jump into the video. If you saw part 4, you'll know that I've already prepared myself to start this video, which is just basically one large video cut into 3 pieces. But last video, we did find these nice little Hotspur boots, so we are wearing those. We got the same amulet as last video, same items there. Belt, which has 3 rows of potions, which I found. Little castrate ring, flame resist gloves, and we're using, oh, that's the frozen armor staff. We're using a Inferno chargeable staff. Mercenary. I think I got a bit better of a camera view this time. Just some basic armor, basic helmet, and a gem bow. My skills. Put one into static field. One into warmth. There's the Inferno granted by the weapon. One into frozen armor. And everything else into charge bolt. Once we get to level 12... Actually, I think level 11, I will not spend my skill point. And then when I get to level 12, I will put a point into Nova and into Lightning, because that seems fun. Alright, quest. At some point after you rescue Cain, I believe, you talk to Charcy, and she will give you tools of the trade. Look for the Horadric Malus in the Monastery Barracks. Beware of the smith that guards it. So yeah, let's just swap to our frozen armor staff. Throw on frozen armor. And we already got the waypoint to the outer cloister. Step 1, find the barracks. From here, it's not too difficult. It's going to be in one of the 3 wings from where the waypoint is. You always will be coming from, what is it, the southwest. And I guess for the sake of making the video, I may pick up this bow. Okay, it's only 1 socket. I could put some slightly better gems in her bow, I guess. Just to help with making the video, since I'm not really like killing all the monsters and trying to find better gear. I'm just kind of using some basic gear. Maybe I'll pick up the next hunter's bow. Just trying to basically guide you through where to go and complete the quests and stuff. So not really focusing on killing all the monsters. But so we went to no door right here. So we're gonna go back, try one of the other wings. I don't know if there's a different rate at which the door appears there, but I usually go to that one first. I go to this one second. And if that don't work, then I go to the other one. Nope, no door there. Yep, for the sake of... So this quest does give you a very unique reward. Unlike any other reward you can get... I'll kill these guys, maybe. Unlike any other reward you can get from any other quest in the game. So I do want to kind of go over the reward a little bit. Oh, I almost got killed by the frost nova that shot out. That would have been bad. There's a little shrine there, health shrine. Alright, I killed those monsters because they were unique monsters, but maybe we'll skip all these guys. I would not recommend skipping lots of monsters, because then if you try to run away, you're just going to be running backwards towards more monsters. But for the sake of not staying in a really long video, and just showing you where you can go to... Ooh, we don't want to stay in there. Bad idea. Well, we're going to have to kill this guy before he gets annoying. There's another one somewhere, Shaman. I don't know where. Oh, he's in there. And yeah, I'm not actually checking what special properties the monsters have when they're an elite monster. That's typically a good thing to do as well. Like, if I would have saw that one monster was cold enchanted, then I would have known that a Frost Nova was going to shoot out when he died. That could have been pretty helpful. And you know, in Hell difficulty, monsters have 3 special mods. There's a special monster. Maybe we'll read his mods. Looks like cold enchanted on that one too. Yeah, so we'll stay away from him. Yeah, he's cold enchanted. Should be a Frost. Yep, there's a Frost Nova. I still got hit by it, unfortunately. It has a pretty good radius. But yeah. I guess it has some cold resistance, which helped. Hopefully you all can hear me well, because I'm a little bit not super distant from the camera and the sound, but hopefully the sound comes out all right. That would be upsetting if it didn't. All right, this is actually where the quest is completed at, and we're gonna run away from that guy because yeah, for obvious reasons. All right, let's see if we can static field him first. Out. Don't want to stay too close to him. Out. Out. All right, we static field him down to about 3rd life, which is where you want to get him to. And oh, and that guy, that actually does not complete the quest if you read the quest log. And the quest log is to find the Malice, which is always in the same room as him. That boss there, mini boss. It's on this thing here. Yeah, there have been times where I come through here and forget to grab that on the way through. So yeah, now at this point in the video, I'm just going to make my way to the next waypoint. So when I start part 6, I have a better starting location. And then I'll go over the quest reward, which is very unique. Now we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Nope, there's only one of them now. Thought I was gonna die there. All right, see if we can find maybe down here. It's a well. It also restores stamina, which is nice. Oh, no, maybe not. Here? Yeah, there we go. All right, so the next waypoint, if you are in town and you go to the waypoint, I'll tell you the locations of all the waypoints. So the next waypoint is jail level 1. So let's just find this waypoint real quick, and then we'll go back to town and go over the quest reward. And I think I'm actually just going to use it immediately for the sake of the video. I would kind of recommend saving it for later, because the scaling of the reward is based off of your character's level when you use it. So if you wait till your character is higher level and use it, you could, well, it's also random, but you might end up with something way better. And maybe there's an optimal level you want to do it at for whatever reason. Maybe not the highest level possible sometimes. Not gonna get into all that, but she's gonna die maybe. Healed her a little bit. And another Frost Nova. We're getting slammed by Frost Nova monsters, it looks like. Alright, so, just need a waypoint. Maybe up here. Oh, I want to pick that up. I want to pick both those up. Whoops. That's a dead end, it looks like. Yeah, 100 mana seems to be doing the job for Charge Bolt at almost all my points being used on Charge Bolt. With mana potions, of course. Alright, try going over here. Oh, there we go. I think that's it. There we go. GL level 1. Alright, let's go back to town and clean up our inventory. Do some repairing. Alright. Well, first let's go to Kane and identify everything. And I guess we'll go to my stash first. What's this? We're just going to sell that. 3 to Skeleton Mastery. 3 to Teeth. That's a pretty good starting zombie head. I think we'll throw that in my giveaway stash. Unless maybe I start a Necromancer. Sell that. I got a lot of those. I'm just going to sell that. And Poison Resistance. I tend to keep all of my... Well, let's just keep it on this character. Yeah, we'll just have some extra Poison Resistance on this character. All you have to do is keep it in your inventory. And I did have a couple strength ones there. Alright, so sell all that. Deposit the gems. Yep, I think that'll do it. Alright. Sell. 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 Maybe I'll throw these Rejuvies in my belt. I guess I'll organize these a little bit, I guess. And then we're going to repair. Which you might have to go back to one of the previous videos if you want to see some of my other basic tips for the game. Alright, we will buy some buy just town portals. Alright, let's check the mercenary one more time. Level 9. I'm level 11. Yep, I guess we'll rehire her again. Yeah, once you get farther in the game, she'll level up a lot faster. You won't have to do that. Or whichever mercenary you use. Alright, now I'm going to talk to Kane. And that'll give us our last quest, which is find Andariel, Act 1 boss in the catacombs. But before we do that, we're going to go over this imbue reward. That's a short well, I don't really need either of these anymore, so maybe I'll do one of these. Well, they're both level 1 staffs. They have no level requirement. Yeah, let's just do this one, I guess. Alright, so let's go over the reward. It says, Charcy will imbue an item with magical power. So what that does, it takes a white item, I think you can actually do superior as well, maybe not. You might not be able, yeah, I don't think you can do socketed normal items, and I don't think you can do superior normal items, or maybe you can. But I do know that if you just have a straight up ethereal or ethereal normal item, you can do that. Maybe even superior too, I'm not sure. But, and maybe you can have sockets. It might not be, I think that might be the only restriction. It just can't have sockets in it. So what it's going to do is going to take that item and make it into a yellow item or rare. And what you get on the item, there's some kind of special formula. I won't get into all that, but basically what it does, it takes the level of your character, and that factors in. But I think it also just straight up like adds basically 5 or something to the imbue, and it's also based off whatever the hidden item level is of the item. So, you know, obviously items with higher level requirements and higher strength and dexterity requirements are going to be higher quality items. But for the purposes of using this, we're just going to show that we take this white short staff. It's going to re-roll all of the attributes on it and give us new ones. It's not going to keep anything. All it's going to be is just a yellow short staff, with a chance at some possible new properties on it. So let's just do it. And yeah, if you're interested, you could go out there and research all the mechanics on imbuing, but let's just see if we get something cool. All right, so that will complete my quest. All right, let's take a look at this, see if we got anything cool. Required level 14. Okay, so we can't actually use it. And it looks like it's got cast rate, which is good. Damage to undead, that's only if you're attacking with it, and it only does 1 to 5 damage, so that's probably not very good. 1 day lightning damage, not a whole lot. And we did get 2 skills on it. We got 2 to telekinesis and 1 to warmth. Neither of those are really attack skills, so this isn't very good. It also has poison resistance, and it has a druid skill on it. Level 1 firestorm charges. I'm a big fan of items that have charges on them. But yeah, for the sake of just kind of randomly rolling some properties on that, did not turn out how we want it, so we will sell that. Did not get lucky, but like I said, we still got one of these things. This will probably be what I use at level 13. Put 2 terror runes in it. You can get terror runes by just killing the Countess and the Forgotten Tower. So that's what that is. We'll probably use that at level 13. Right now I'm level 11. So I'm going to save my skill points so then I can do Lightning and Nova at level 12. And I guess now we'll just put 5 points into Vitality. Let's see, what else? I think that's about it. And then we'll be moving on to the last part of Act 1, Part 6. Maybe I'll re-gear real quick, since the next video is going to be long. I did find this level 5 Charge Bolt Ring, which is super cool. So, you know, once I switch this weapon at level 13, when I can wear that, I can throw on a Charge Bolt Ring, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see if I got anything else I want to throw on. Couple just decent rare armors. Let's see. This one's 44 strength. My mercenary only has 43 strength, or else I'd probably give that to her. This one, I could wear this one for all those Frost Novas coming out. But then I'll lose a lot of mana. I think I'll just keep it the same. Let's throw some rings in here. 2 to strength, poison resist, lightning resist 10. Level 13, cast rate, lightning resist. And that one's level 21. And I think these are, oh, there's some level 13. All right, yeah, so it looks like we just won't do any gear changes. All right, and just like the last video, I'm just gonna let this sit here for a minute. Thanks for watching part 5, and stay tuned. I will start the last quest in part 6.